Hello and welcome, Coach Darryl here, and this video is for everyone that can't make it to our live seminar in the studio. I'm here virtually, as you can see, and I'm going to do a very quick video for you. Hopefully I'm not going to talk at you for too long. We're going to go through all the information that we will give you in the live seminar. So if you couldn't make it and you're watching this video, welcome along. But without further ado, let's get into this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. So just wait for that to load. Here we go. So some of the information that I'm going to go through right now is going to be more relevant to kind of a live audience for the people that are going to be there in the seminar. But a lot of information, or most of the information, will be really useful to you. So hopefully you come away from this video, learn a lot, appreciate what we're trying to get across. And obviously, like I say, you can implement it into your lifestyle. So here we go. Nutrition 2.0, the what and the why. So my goal here for this video is that you walk away after watching this video with a better understanding of our nutritional principles for your health, body composition, and wellness. So it's all about what we do and how it can help you. So you may be watching this video and you may have trained with us for years and undertaken a lot of information that we've given you nutritionally and followed our plan. Or you might be brand new. It might be the first interaction you've had with Club 100. Or you might be somewhere in between. So the whole point of this is hopefully you get a refresher or some information to go away and then get benefits from it. So here we go. This is the goal of today. We're going to go through four main functions, four main points. The introduction, I'm going to talk about nutrition, how important it is, and obviously important to you and your lifestyle. Then we're going to talk about our principles, what we believe and what we know works and why. Then we're going to go for a Q&A section. Obviously, a part of that is obviously more for live people that are in the room when obviously we do the seminar, but there are some questions that people have sent in. So I'm going to go through them. Maybe you've had some questions, maybe you've got some questions, and hopefully that will get answered within that section. And number 4 is if you're still here at the end, it's the cool bonus. We're going to tell you some really cool information which is coming up. But that's in part 4, so we're coming into that. So let's do this. Question to you right now. Have a think. How important is nutrition? What do you think? How important is it? Is it really important? Is it not important? How important is it to achieving your goals? Whatever your goals might be, whether it be losing weight, whether it be becoming leaner, fitter, stronger, whether it be running a marathon, how important is nutrition? Well, we believe that effective nutrition is everything. And the word effective there is so important because, you know, a diet is effectively nutrition as well. Going on a really rubbish low-calorie diet is classed as nutrition, but it isn't necessarily effective. The most important thing that we preach is health. Your nutrition plan should have health benefits because if it doesn't, what's the point? And if it doesn't, you're not going to stay on it forever. So the most important thing is that it benefits your health. And as I said there, effective nutrition is everything. So our principles, now, if you've been training with us for a while and you've followed our nutrition plan for a while, you may know what our principles are. I'm just going to quickly run through some of our main principles here. So, there we go, skip a slide. So, ancestral or paleo, we employ detox, high protein, low carb, high healthy fat, low or no refined grains. Now, there are 3 things there: higher protein, low carb, high healthy fat, low and no refined grains. I'm going to talk a lot about that. And effectively, them 3 things work together. We're going to come to them in a second. Eliminating dairy. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Now, we don't count points, we don't count calories, we don't weigh food. But the most important thing I always say to everyone is this isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle. It's all about health, as I've just alluded to there. And we employ an 80-20 rule, but we'll come to that in a minute. So that's our main principles in a nutshell, if you forgive the pun. But why? I'm going to go back a slide here. So why do we have all these principles? What's the point? Why do we employ these specific principles with our clients? Well, simply put, sorry, let's go back a slide. Simply put, we know that it works. Okay. Now, again, if you've been following our nutrition plan for a while, you will know that it works. But sometimes people just follow it without actually knowing. So let's dig into a little bit deeper here. Okay. One of the main things there, as I talked about, high protein and low carb, low and no refined grains. They're 2 main things, which basically encompass in the same thing. I'm going to talk a little bit about them now. So refined grains. Now, if you're at the seminar or you were at the seminar and you may be doing a rewatch on this, refined grains, you'll know what refined grain is, or maybe you won't. Okay. Have a think now. What do you think a refined grain is? We see refined grain as bread, pasta, rice, potato, cereals, all the nice things in life, right? And no, it's not just about the calories, right? If you're following a calorie controlled diet, sometimes people just talk about calories. A calorie is a calorie, but it's not. It's not the same. So we understand and we know that what goes into your diet, what goes into your life, what goes into your nutrition is specifically different in terms of how it affects the body. So we know that most people benefit from cutting out bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, cereals. Most people benefit. They feel better, look better, perform better when they cut out or at least cut down them 5 main things. But them 5 main things are what most people in our society eat every single day. And again, most people benefit by cutting out them 5 things there. So there we go. The lovely picture of refined grains there. Bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, cereals. But why? Why are we doing this? Again, I want to dig in. I want to give you information. I want to tell you why we're doing this, why we cut down grains, right? And I'm going to encompass dairy in that as well. Well, the main thing here, the first thing to talk about is blood sugar levels. When you have too many refined grains, your blood sugar levels go through the roof. Then they come down fast. Then they go up again. When you eat refined grains again, they come up and down, up and down, up and down. When you have them blood sugar level spikes, that is not good. That's not healthy. That's not good for insulin. Insulin is the most important thing you want to keep controlled. And having too many grains in your diet, and especially refined grains like we're talking about here, that has a negative effect on your body. A lot of people, when they have refined grains, they have bloating, they have inflammation, and this is due to gluten, lectin, and phytates as well. A lot of things that maybe people won't realize that are in their diet, but actually they're affecting them negatively. Most people that have too many grains in their diet have that afternoon slump. You know, like you have lunch, you feel like you want to go to sleep afterwards. A lot of people have that. When you don't have too many grains, you won't have that. Some people have skin issues. Too many grains in your diet, have bad skin. A lot of people that come to us, they want to decrease body fat or lose weight. The first thing we do is we cut down the grains because they have too many grains in their diet. And there's a direct correlation between having too many refined grains in a diet and having high body fat. And a lot of people have digestive issues. And this links to dairy here. As I said at the start, we cut down dairy. Up to 90% of the population have an intolerance to dairy. When you cut it down or replace it with nut milk, for example, you just feel better. I'm going to keep coming back to that. Feeling better is the most important thing. So what do? Well, we don't just cut it out. We replace it. Protein is the answer. Do you know what protein is? Think about the main protein sources. Then you probably know this, right? But the main 5 protein sources are red meat, white meat, fish, seafood, and eggs. They're the 5 main protein sources. Then what we do, we don't just cut out all the grains, all the refined grains, should I say, and not replace it. We make sure we increase people's protein intake. And the reason for that is simple. Let me just move my camera. There's so many benefits of increasing protein. We tell people to make sure that every single meal, including breakfast, protein should be the base of that. So base it around protein. It's the first thing you should think of. Anything else should be added around that. Now, depending on your goal, if you want to lose weight, is the main goal for a lot of people here. We tell people to aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of target body weight per day. So again, 1 gram of protein per pound of target body weight per day. It's a great little formula to use, right? So if you convert your weight into pounds or your target weight, just say you want to be 150 pounds, right? Which is like 10 stone, for example. 150 pounds, well then daily you should try to consume 150 grams of protein per day. It's a good little formula to think, remember that, okay? But why that? Well, protein keeps you feeling fuller for longer. When you're feeling fuller for longer, you're not going to get them afternoon slumps we were talking about with the refined grains. You're not going to get that hunger pains half an hour after eating. It takes your body a longer to process protein. It's the building block of lean muscle, right? Doesn't matter whether you're a male or female. When you have lean muscle or more lean muscle, then your body works more efficiently. When it works more efficiently, you're going to be leaner. When you're leaner, you're going to be healthier. When you're healthier, you can do everything better. And the most important reason why we employ a high protein diet is our ancestors lived like this thousands of years ago. And for thousands of years, human beings lived with a high protein, high healthy fat, low and no refined grain diet. And it's only in the last few years that we've gone to a more high fiber, high grain diet. And the benefits of having a high protein diet we see every single day. So cut down the grains, increase the protein, but also let's talk a little bit about healthy fats. Now, when we say that F word, right, everyone, or not everyone, sorry, not everyone, but a lot of people feel like fats are bad. Not every fat is bad. You have good fats and bad fats. So where do you get your fats from? Well, have a little look at this image here, right? So nuts, seeds, avocado, meat, fish, healthy fats. Your body needs healthy fats. As I said, that not all fats are bad. We get our fats from natural occurring sources. Again, same as the protein. It helps you feeling fuller for longer. It helps with the essential absorption of vitamins and minerals, and also within hormone production as well. Male and female, you need to make sure your hormone productions, your hormones are regulated. When your hormones are regulated, it helps your body become more efficient. When you're more efficient, you have more energy. When you're more energy, you decrease body fat. When you decrease body fat, you then sleep better. When you sleep better, you then feel better. When you feel better, everything's easier. And it comes back to that foundation of nutrition. Nutrition is the foundation of everything. So, to summarize, when you follow and when we tell people to follow a high protein, low grain, refined grain needs, and high healthy fat diet that gives you optimum health, body composition, and wellness. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, I want to lose weight. Maybe sitting there thinking that I want to get leaner. Maybe sitting there thinking I want to get stronger. Maybe sitting there thinking I've got to run a marathon. Well, whatever your goals are, everyone will benefit from following this specific nutrition plan. And we know why, right? Because we've been here at Club 100 or there in the photo since 2011. We've trained thousands of people. We know that, yeah, everyone is different. But we know by employing this specific nutrition plan, everyone benefits. But you know what? You don't just have to take our word for it. Again, you might be sitting there thinking, well, I've eaten this way for years and know the benefits. Or you may be sitting there thinking, I've only joined a week ago. What are the benefits? Well, you know what? Don't take our word for it. Follow this nutrition plan and listen to your body. Use it as an experiment, right? You know how you feel when you eat bad food. You eat bad. You feel bad, right? When you eat bad food, you feel bad. When you eat healthy food, you feel good. It makes sense, right? When you put healthy food, healthy fuel into the body, you feel good. So again, don't just take our word for it. Listen to your body. Try this. Find a way to follow a high protein, low grain, and high healthy fat diet. It will benefit every single aspect of your life. And here's a sample menu. I don't need to read out every single one, but basically this is from our nutrition plan. This is again, high protein, low grain, high healthy fat diet. You can see we're using all different protein sources at every single meal, including breakfast, is based around protein. So that is how you can live your life. High protein, and move the camera there. There we go. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. High protein, high healthy fat, low grain. And this is just a very quick example of what you should be eating if you want to benefit your health. So again, in the live seminar, we would ask people for questions if you have any questions at that point. Now, I appreciate I've run through this very, very quickly. What I didn't want to do, I didn't want it to be like a 2-hour video where I'm just waffling on. I wanted to give you the facts, give you information. Again, a lot of this information you may already know. Some of it might be brand new. Some might be like a refresher to get you back onto get your motivation back up. But also, we had some questions as well. People sent in questions before the seminar so that they didn't have to ask, and they could get our answers. So the first question we had was, what's the best time frame to eat after exercise? This is such a common question. A lot of people ask us about this, right? And again, goals differ, people differ. Some people prefer to eat earlier than others, but generally speaking, there's a half an hour to 60-minute window when you want to eat post-exercise. You want to make sure you're refueling the body, obviously, with all the things we talk about, high protein, low grain, high healthy fat. I'm going to keep saying that, keep on about that. That's the window you want to do, you want to use. So post-exercise, use that window. Now, I get it, right? If you do one of our late sessions and, you finish at 9:05, whatever, and then, you've got to drive home, you don't really want to be eating at 10, half 10 at night. But at the same time, if you can eat within, or at least have some protein within that window, it will benefit, it refuel the body, and it give the fuel your body needs post-training. But that aside, if you're making sure you're eating the specific nutrition plan in the right way, you will have the benefits throughout the day. Little and often throughout the day is always a winner, to make sure you keep your energy levels up. Hopefully that answers that question. So the second question was, how much should I eat? And this obviously is about portions. Now, this is specific to different people in terms of different goals and genetics and male and females. And obviously, if a 19-stone guy wants to lose weight and a 10-stone woman wants to lose weight, then maybe, you know, their portion size are different. And also as well, if you want to put on muscle, then obviously you should be eating more volume than someone that wants to lose weight, for example. But generally speaking, I always say, listen to the body. You shouldn't overeat. You should listen to the body. And if you get to the point where you've had enough, then stop eating. Again, that little and often eat throughout the day. And again, I know we're all busy, right? Little and often throughout the day, not having massive meals, certainly not having like nothing throughout the day and then a massive dinner. That doesn't work. Spread your calories, spread your portions over the day if you can. And just don't overeat. Listen to the body. If you're eating following a specific nutrition plan, and you find like it's not working, you find that you're not getting the benefits for it, whether you want to lose weight or whatever, then maybe look at the volume of food actually on your plate. You may have to decrease it. You may have to increase it. And that's something as well you can speak to individually with your coaches, because this does come down to specific goals as well. But generally speaking, I would say listen to the body. Can I have a day off or cheat day? Absolutely. Absolutely, right? So again, if you know our nutrition plan, you know we employ a 14-day detox at the start, right? The whole point of the detox is to detoxify the body, to give you a bit of a reset mentally and physically. And then after that 14 days, from day 15 onwards, we go into the second stage. And on the second stage, we aren't as strict. And the reason why we aren't as strict is we employ the 80-20 rule. Now, 80-20 rule, I'm going to talk a bit more about this in a minute. But the 80-20 rule is 80% of the time you eat perfectly, you train hard, and 20% of the time you have a bit of flexibility. So you maybe go off plan, you maybe go out for dinner, you maybe have a few drinks, you maybe like have what you want. But that basically breaks down to, maybe 1 or 2 meals a week. And yes, you can absolutely have a cheat meal, because we know that if we say you're never ever allowed chocolate, you're never allowed a dessert, you're never allowed wine or whatever ever again, how long are you going to stay on plan for? This nutrition plan has to be a lifelong health protocol, right? It's all about health. And we know if we give people the ability to have 80-20, absolutely smash it Monday to Saturday afternoon, for example, and then Saturday night, do what you want, and then it's back on it Sunday, that's your 80-20. And then you'll stay on the plan for longer. You get better results longer term. And that's what it's all about. We're happy, you're happy, and that's what it's all about. So yes, post-detox, absolutely have a cheat day. If you need to, don't need to. Okay, the question is, how can I make sure I stay on plan long term? Well, there's a few things to think about here, right? The first thing I say is tracking. So track your nutrition. So whether it's on, your phone, on like MyFitnessPal, and tracking your calories, tracking your macro, or even writing down your food on the food planner, to making sure you're looking at what's going into the body. But also in terms of long term, you want to think about your goals, right? Think about what your goals are. Again, you might want to lose 2 stone. You might want to run a marathon. You might want to put on muscle. Whatever your goals are, think about that. Have it written down. Always go back to that, because there's going to be days where you just want to eat nothing. Sorry, just want to eat nothing healthy. You just want to eat bad food, should I say. You just want to miss training. You just don't want to stay on plan. And if you think about your goals, really think about what you want to achieve, that can be there, and that can help you push through the bad days, because everyone has them, believe me. And the third thing I say is accountability. Accountability is so important, whether you use us, a coach, your friends, your family, whatever. Accountability, being accountable to someone to make sure that you stay on plan long term really, really helps. How often can I detox? Again, detox is the first part of the nutrition plan. It's a 14-day process. It is hard, but it's hard because it gets results. And it's hard because it's different from where you were before the detox starts. Now, again, this is personal preference. It is hard, so I wouldn't advise anyone goes through a detox any more than maybe every 3 to 6 months. Again, it depends on people's starting point. If someone's got a lot of weight to lose, or the nutrition is really bad, or they've really fallen off and gone back into bad habits, then yeah, absolutely, you can maybe detox more often than others. But you shouldn't really need to detox too often. So again, if you need to, every 3 to 6 months. But you shouldn't have to maybe do 14 days. Maybe you could do like a 5 or 7 day, like bit of a detox, bit of a reset. And what's the best way to track progress? Well, I talked about it earlier on in terms of accountability. I'll come to that in a second. But if you want to lose weight and you're just weighing yourself on the scales, that's not just one thing to track, right? So yeah, weigh yourself, but the scales are your relationship to gravity. When you step on the scales, it doesn't give you the full picture, right? So yeah, use the scales, but also do measurements, waist measurement, legs measurement, arm measurement, whatever you want to do. Do photos, say how your clothes fit as well, but also as well, track your fitness, right? Think about where you were 3-6 months ago in terms of what you could and couldn't do. Whether that's as simple as, oh, I couldn't walk up the stairs being out of breath, and now I can, or I can run X amount of distance in X amount of time, or I can deadlift this now, I couldn't deadlift it before, wherever it might be. Think about your journey. Think about where you are in terms of tracking your progress. And again, accountability. Use the coaches, use your coach to make sure your coach is tracking your progress as well. Hopefully that makes sense. So at this point in the seminar, I'll get the people live to them, ask me questions if they have any questions. So obviously you're watching this, so we can skip this bit here. So I said at the start, if you're with me all the way through to part number 4, and hopefully you're still here watching me waffle on, maybe not too much, you've reached a cool bonus section. This is the last section, right? And this is a thing we want to tell you about. This is something we've been working on for a while, and it's all about progression. So if you know our nutrition plan, then you know it looks like this, right? If you've followed it before or currently, or you've just received it, it looks like this. Well, the good news or the exciting news is that we're actually getting rid of that. We're actually progressing that. We're actually taking it to the next level. We're revamping, revitalizing the nutrition plan. We're making it better for every single person. And this has been in the works for a while. And it's going to look something like this. Well, exactly like that. So the whole point of this is that we're going to give you, every single member, a brand new version of the nutrition plan. The whole point is to make it easier for you to get results. And that's obviously what you're here for. That's what it's all about. So let's talk a little bit about it. So the main principles stay the same. Everything I've spoken about on this video here, the high protein and low grains, the high healthy fats, that stays the same. The principles are the same, but there are a few specific changes, starting with the name change, right? Now, I alluded to it a little bit earlier on if you was listening, detox, right? So the detox was all about detoxifying the body. Now we're going to change that and we're going to call it a reset, because it's a reset for your body and it's a reset for your mind. It's all about stabilizing blood sugar levels or hormones. It's all about stopping the nutrition where you were and changing it and resetting the body, resetting everything for that 14 days. Again, the main principles stay the same. There's a few changes in there which will come in, which we'll explain when the nutrition plan comes. But as we go through it, it is very similar to where it currently was. But again, I'll just kind of answer this a little bit. So why do we detox or reset? Well, a lot of people come to us or come back to us in terms of doing the detox and reset through making bad nutritional choices. And I get it, it's easy, right? It's easier to eat bad food. Of course it is. It's a little bit cheaper as well. And you know, you can grab a takeaway, you can grab processed food, you can grab refined grains. It's a very easy, but that has no benefit on the body. So a detox or now reset is all about putting a full stop to that point and then progressing on, getting your body ready to get towards your goals. Again, whatever them goals are, whether it's losing weight, getting leaner, getting fitter, getting stronger, running a marathon, whatever your goals are, it's all about full stop, detox, reset. Okay, it's all about resetting everything. And again, as I said, resetting the mind as well. People get fantastic results on this, by the way. We have people drop like 10, 14 pounds in 2 weeks. We have people that feel so much better, and energy levels through the roof. It is a real reset for every aspect of the body. And then after the first 14 days of the reset, we go on to the second stage, which was and currently is called the metabolic boost, but the new nutrition plan is going to be called Energize. Because one, not maybe everyone knows what metabolic boost means, but two, everyone knows what Energize means. And that's what it's all about for us. We wanted to take it from detox and then change it to reset. So you're hitting that pause button, hitting that stop point, and then you're resetting. And then from day 14 into 15, you're energized. You go into the second stage of the nutrition plan. Now, the second stage is very similar to where it currently is in terms of the new nutrition plan, but there's just a few different aspects added in there. So reset into energize, taking your body to the next level, taking your health to the next level. And that's what it's all about for us. So in terms of this new nutrition plan, I'm just going to go back a few stages. So again, it's going to look like this. Now, this is in the works. Our goal is to have this with you guys. Every single member will get a copy of this nutrition plan within the next month. Now, you know how long sometimes these things take. It is a big document. It's things we've been working on for a while. So our goal is to have this to you in the next month. Okay, and you can start reaping the benefits from that. So energize, as I said, the second stage, energize. This is not a diet, it's a healthy lifestyle. As I alluded to about 10 minutes ago, if we put people on a restrictive diet, yeah, you might get results initially, but that's not a long-term goal. It's not a way to get long-term results. And it isn't a diet. A diet has restrictive connotations, right? This is a healthy lifestyle. And again, health has to be at a foundation of where everything builds on from there. Whether you want to lose weight, whatever your goal is, whether you want to get stronger, whatever, a healthy lifestyle, a healthy nutrition plan is the foundation of that. And we feel that this is going to be a balance of health, nutrition, and a busy life. This isn't about 4 hours of prep work every day. This isn't about just living off a salad leaf every day. This is healthy nutrition and a busy life to inspire and enable you to have a busy life at the same time as training hard. And again, as I touched on earlier on, 80-20. So you can follow the plan 80% of the time with 20% flexibility as long as you're exercising and moving daily. So as long as you're working hard, you can have that flexibility in the second stage, which is the energized phase, making sure that you stay on the plan longer. When you stay on the plan longer, you're going to get better results. When you get better results, you're going to achieve your goals. We're going to achieve your goals. Everyone's a winner. That's what it's all about. Hopefully that makes sense. So within the new nutrition plan, you're going to get 20 brand new reset recipes and 20 brand new energized recipes. And they're going to look at something like that. It's just a couple of images we pulled from that. So the most important thing here is they're going to be good recipes that are healthy recipes that are easy to make. They're going to be fresh, new, and updated. Again, for the plan for 2024. You're going to make you feel exactly how Gareth is looking there on the floor. We want to give you a nutrition plan where you have easy to make meals that are quick and taste great, like I just said, because again, who wants to spend hours in the kitchen? Who wants to be eating food that just don't taste of anything, right? What's the point? And again, as I said earlier on, this is going to enable you to stay on the plan for longer, get better results faster, and feel better, look better, perform better, right? And that's why you're here. That's why you're here, right? Watching this video, because you want them things. You want to feel better, you want to look better, you want to perform better. And this new updated nutrition plan is going to give you the foundation. It's going to give you you're going to do the work for you to make sure you can then progress on to the next level, whatever your goals are. But wait, we're not done yet there. So you're going to get this brand new updated nutrition plan. It's going to have a load of cool recipes in there. It's going to have a load of information in there to help you with your goals, but that's not it. You're also going to get a second core bonus as well. And now, again, this is in the works. You're going to get a monthly recipe update. So every single month, once you've got that full nutrition plan as an ebook, every month you're going to get updated recipes. It's basically just going to be a PDF download of new breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks ideas every single month. Because you know what it's like, right? If you just follow it to plan and you stick with the same recipes all the time, then you could get bored. Our goal is to make it as easy as possible. So every single month, you're going to get updated recipes. How cool is that? We're basically giving you the tools to succeed. We're making it easier for you to succeed, and that is what it's all about. So again, this will be the point in the seminar. I would ask them if they have any questions. Obviously, if you do have any questions, you're sitting there watching this video thinking, hang on a minute. I don't know what you're on about. What's this protein stuff you're talking about? Then obviously you can speak to your coach. If your coach is me, you can speak to me, right? You can speak to any of the guys. They will give you all the information you need, okay? So hopefully, I know I've run through certain aspects very quickly there, but hopefully that all makes sense, okay? And last thing to say is thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Hopefully not waffle on too much, but hopefully I've got the information across. Hopefully it all makes sense. And hopefully you're excited about like the next phase of nutrition. That's why we wanted to get people in the studio, face-to-face in the seminar and watching this video to get our information across. Now, again, hopefully you got a lot of information out of this. Hopefully you're inspired to get the next level. And hopefully you're excited to get that new updated nutrition plan. So yeah, as it says there, good luck and absolutely smash it in 2024.